Hello, everyone. We're here. We made it. Hello.
Finally.
We may have run like a full hour longer than usual on that podcast episode. So it may or may not be an extra long episode, or it may or may not be two separate episodes.
Right.
Time will tell. We will let Kendall, our lovely editor, decide what he thinks and how much how much just nonsense he can trim off.
Which there is some.
There's definitely some nonsense.
Yeah. But listen to our podcast. Yay.
Yeah, go give it a listen. We were recording about the case of the Return of the Obra Dinn, which is quite similar in like concept to this game. So
yes, the creator of the Obra Dinn, is the reason we're playing this game.
Yep. So yeah, if you missed last week, the gist is that this golden idol we're seeing right now is changing hands multiple times, and people are murdering other people for it. There's some sort of like secret society thing happening that we don't really know the full story on that yet, but yeah, we are not necessarily always solving a murder, but I guess there's been at least a death in every scene, if not necessarily a murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the most recent one we finished was this one, which had a puzzle that really threw us for a loop last week.
Yeah, we were on it for a while.
We got stuck. It was on us. We just missed something we should have caught much earlier, and
as per usual.
As per usual.
Will you stream it to Discord, Hannah?
Oh, yes. Yeah, so hopefully we're a little bit more efficient this week. We'll see. We'll see about that. Okay. Oh, right. This looks so crazy.
Yes.
I forgot. We saw like this little preview last time, and I was like, what the hell is happening here? All right. The Ascent. The strange practices of a secretive society. Aha.
Okay. Good. Answers, maybe? Ooh.
Well, this is quite lovely, considering the rest of the stuff we've seen in this game.
There's a little hobbit hole.
Alright, let's see what this is going on. Ooh, okay. Footprints and, like, something was dragged. Yeah. Maybe a human with their, like, feet on the ground, you know?
Like they were both carrying an arm.
Devin is behind me, like, scratching the rug up because he's got to get it just so. Hello.
I think it was Aunt Leanne used to tell me that it was dogs killing snakes. Gotta make sure all the snakes are dead before they could lay down. And I think that's weird.
What?
I don't think that's accurate. I know. I'm like, I don't know.
How strange. Okay.
Yeah.
First time hearing that one. Alright, so yeah, somebody was dragged.
Ooh.
This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Hello, sir.
Ooh. Oh, it's got like fingernails.
A hand and an eye. Yeah, I don't like the claws. It's creepy. What do you have? You've got a loaded pistol. Coil of rope. Formal coat. Is this... Yeah, is this the assassin dude that we've been seeing and following?
It is. Uh-huh.
David Gorin.
That's his boss?
No, that's him.
That's him.
For reliable service. Yeah. Edmund... something. I can't remember his last name. David, the gathering will be on March 14th. To follow our plan, we should be there at least 2 hours before midnight. The target will arrive in full costume. Grab rope and weapons. WK.
Oh. I do not like that.
No.
Wait, there was more bags.
Oh, right. Also, another loaded pistol, a clean new coat, a sword, and... oh, yeah, the different hats.
Somebody's.
Oh, and a hat. Okay. And then this was just more footprints. So it's like there's two sets of footprints dragging him into these bushes.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's 2 sets walking away.
Oh, maybe so. Yes.
One of them has like
way.
heeled boots.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them has like very flat shoes. Okay. All right. Brothers wear masks appropriate to their house. What the heck? Brothers wear robes appropriate to their rank. Okay. All right, masters. I ventured on the Order's mission to reclaim our fire-breathing relic, and with great resolve punished the despicable enemy. I, with a few brave companions, fearlessly entered his hideout in a remote hunting cabin. But the devil had prepared a treacherous trap, and an explosion slaughtered my dearest friends as we entered his study. Okay, that's the last scene that we saw.
Yes, right.
Thanks to my sturdy physique, I survived the blast, only to be assaulted by the enemy's lackey, assassin warrior David Gorin, and a pack of bloodthirsty hounds. After an hour of fight, I received numerous deadly wounds, in spite of which I prevailed and defeated my assailants with my martial training. I discovered the enemy's dead body, slain by the trap of his own making, but no trace of the relic. I am forced to go into hiding because the government's watchmen are tracking me. Once I have recovered from my deadly wounds and shaken off the watchmen, I will send you the next report. May the Griffin awaken. Walter Keene.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
My goodness. Alright, what was the date on this one? January 5th, 1789. And then we have October 20th. Okay. It's many months later. I must apologize 1,000 times for my absence, but my road to recovery was full of peril and valor that cannot be sufficiently conveyed in writing. The government dogs and spies chased me tirelessly, and I was forced to seek refuge in Aquitania to recover from my still dire wounds. There I finally bested my pursuers with the help of Lazarus Hurst, a young resourceful gentleman whom I met in a remote...
Name.
That's a real... like... that feels like something out of Watchmen or something.
Yeah.
A gentleman whom I met in a remote manor one dark winter's night. Not only did he earn my trust by stepping into the fray against the villains, but he turned out to be well-versed in the arcane arts. Of course, not yet close to your skills. I have finally recovered and plan to return to Albion. I suggest that Lazarus would be a fine addition to the Order. I vouch for him and will invite him to undergo the appropriate trial. May the Griffin awaken. Alright, so...
This is really...
yeah.
something else.
They're recruiting Lazarus. Okay, so in the next year, next January... Illuminated Masters, I object to the admittance of the individual Lazarus Hurst to our brethren. I submit that our dark-hand brother Walter Keene, who vouches for him, cannot be trusted because he is a liar and a thief. Oh, shit. I am certain that on dispatching our enemy, he kept the golden fire-breathing relic for himself. Yeah, I was gonna say, he was like, there was no sign of the idol. And I was like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was in there, sir. Nothing will move me on this. He must produce the relic, apologize personally to me, and afterwards be expelled from our brotherhood. Sir Geoffrey Sinclair. All right. Down this creepy tunnel or up?
Down.
Down. Okay.
Oh.
What do we got here? I don't know what to make of that.
Man was in his underwear.
Interesting. Okay. What is this?
Alright. Yep.
Well, this makes sense because this isn't the sort of game necessarily where everything's gonna come back and make sense.
I guess we'll find out. They're numbered.
Yeah, they are. Interesting. Okay. This game got creepy very fast. Yeah, it's kind of wild. Prepare to receive what you have earned. They're gonna brand him. I thought those were tattoos on that dude's back. I didn't realize that was...
Ooh.
He's got a... Oh, he's got one and one to give to this guy. Okay. So they're gonna give him a lion sigil and then like the entry level brand. February 10th. Brother, a member of our order has proposed a new candidate to join our brotherhood. Our brother's trustworthiness, however, has been challenged. Therefore, we have decided to take measures to resolve the fate of these individuals. If the brother proves himself, he can vouch for the newcomer. If the newcomer survives the appropriate trial, he will join our ranks. You are summoned to join our gathering on March 14th and fulfill your role in the rites of the Brotherhood, Council of Masters.
Alright.
I have signaled to Griffin who I am. I accept my fate, whatever it may be. Huh.
No, don't do it. Maybe don't get branded for a cult.
Ooh, Inception. You must endure the tests of snails, fire, water, and trees. Okay. Transition. You must endure the tests of star, fire, water, and snail. Evaluation and admission. Interesting. Okay. Done when an accuser has challenged a defender. Both drinkers must be barefoot. The substance is added depending on the severity of the accusation, including deadly poison.
Oh boy.
So they add substance to one of the cups. The defender chooses first. The accuser chooses the remaining, and both partake. Interesting. Ooh. So that prevents people from just like coming up with like heinous lies to try and get somebody kicked out or something. Because you have to, gotta back it up with your life, essentially.
Wow. That's too much.
Yeah. That's dedication to your cause, I guess. The ritual of squabble. Only initiates can be defender and accuser. The sword must be borne by any dark hand. Required decorations of the hall: the Grim Reaper, the never-tiring teacher, the feeder of mouths. The ritual of conflict: the accuser must deeply hate the defender. The sword must be borne by any initiate. Required decorations: the never-tiring teacher, the keeper of treasures, the mirror of the soul. Okay. Ritual of dispute: only stewards or higher rank can be defender and accuser. The scepter must be borne by water snake master. Required decorations: keeper of treasures, never-tiring teacher, grim reaper. Ritual of discord: the houses of the accuser and the defender stand behind their brothers. Okay. The scepter must be borne, by Dark Hand Master, and the required decorations: a speaker to the blind, the Grim Reaper, and the Keeper of Treasures. Huh. Okay, what do we even look at first? The griffin has spoken. A ruby and a tray with a small vial of unknown substance. Well, it seems like it was probably poison because there's a situation down here. The griffin has spoken. 2 cups on a stone altar. They contain some wine but are almost empty. The griffin has spoken. A silver tankard with some red wine in it and a ruby ring. The man in the mask is not breathing.
Yeah.
Let us await the results from the chamber below. Wait, what? So they're waiting on the results of that guy being branded downstairs? This seemed like a separate thing happening up here, but...
Well, I would have thought that the defender got accused, the defender won, the accuser died, and he's now downstairs branding the initiate that he was defending.
Oh, okay.
Results they're waiting on.
Right, that's I guess what I'm confused about. That makes... What you said makes sense. But yeah, like... I guess they're maybe waiting to see if he passes the trial.
Oh.
Probably. Whatever that is. We'll have to determine which trial it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we try and solve this scene first?
Oh boy.
All right, well... Gosh,
We think the guy outside is David Gordon.
Yeah, we think. No.
No.
We're dumb. Wrong.
Wrong.
Right.
Can you hear Rory in the background chewing on her bone?
I cannot. No.
Okay. Alright. It's very loud. I was just wondering if it was coming through or not. Okay.
The ritual of...
I know.
Because he's been being, like, initiated. Here.
Yeah. So he's Lazarus. Lazarus is the initiate, yes? Yeah.
Yep. And Jeffrey Sinclair would be this guy, right? Because he was writing the letter saying we cannot trust him.
Correct.
And then Walter Keane was who was...
The defender.
So he would have also been drinking, so probably this guy?
Yeah, they're wearing the same jacket. But how could they be at the same place? In 2 different places.
What do you mean 2 different places?
Like in the same house at the same time.
What do you...
Oh, you don't think he's the person at the bottom?
No, I
Probably
think
not.
that'll be...
Like one of the...
Yeah, I
gray
think,
ones.
yeah,
Okay.
it'll be just like a roll.
Yes, okay, I got you. So,
This guy, do we put in like initiate? No. Why is he tied up outside? I missed something there. All right, I want to read about the different rituals to try and figure out which one we're looking at.
Okay.
So we need to look for Grim Reaper, never tiring teacher, feeder of mouths. I mean, we definitely have a Grim Reaper. But, like, what is... The Mirror of the Soul, the Keeper of Treasures? Maybe the Keeper of Treasures is the key. There's also a book, and they all three have these like blue tags on them. So the Never Tiring Teacher maybe is a book.
Yes. Oh my god, Hannah, yes.
And then so I don't think it's either one of these because the Grim Reaper's not. I don't think it's this one, and then I don't think we have a feeder of mouths.
Yeah.
So,
it is the things that they're tied on. Is the three things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So like
I didn't know that.
the Keeper of Treasures is the key, Never Tiring Teacher is the book, and then the Grim Reaper. So I think it's the Ritual of Dispute, this one.
That
Which
sounds right.
that would make sense. So where is that word?
On the left.
There we go. Okay. And then only stewards or higher rank can be defender and accuser.
Right. Well, we already know who are people.
The scepter must be borne by water snake masters. So this is water snake master.
Okay.
And then required decorations.
That's all we know.
Yeah, that's all that we get from that. Boat drinkers must be barefoot. So what else do we need to enter? We need to enter these three people's names.
Wait, how would we possibly know?
I think they're gonna be these roles.
Right.
So we need to look at this stuff. So we have the sigils for their houses and robes according to their rank, initiate, steward, and master.
Okay, yep.
So,
okay, so we've got a
dark
hand.
hands, proud beasts, and water snakes.
Straightforward.
Yeah. But the thing is I don't see on their robes how we're supposed to know. Well, so this is... We know that this is a water snake master. Right? So this guy will also be a water snake because he's wearing the same robe.
Okay, yeah.
We just don't know his rank. Right?
Right.
He's got a ceremonial sword. Was that mentioned anywhere? These are just the 3 letters. Why is this still yellow? Oh, I see. I can click on this. So these 4 things, do we need to coincide them with these 4 things, I guess?
Perhaps.
So the dude with the house on his back potentially could be the snail. Yeah. And then we've got somebody eating. but he doesn't have a mouth. I don't know what to make of that. Water?
Yeah, water.
They're both water on the end. And then star or tree. This is like the fighting like the elements. So he's like got a jacket on in the sun and he's naked in the cold. So it's like a trial of elements.
So, tree?
That, yeah, I just don't know how that second one is a fire. Administered by a proud beast steward. So do we know what trying to figure out if Walter mentions his like house or something. Masters. So if he's addressing this to masters, maybe he's not also a master.
I don't think he is.
But he doesn't strike me as like an initiate, so maybe he's the mid-level.
Yeah. Sneezed so hard that my headphones fell off.
You just sneezed so hard.
Yeah. They came right off my head.
So this says only stewards or higher can be defender and accuser. So I'm wondering if for these two, if we should put their rank. So they would both be stewards.
I don't know.
He might not be a steward, but I think Keen is a steward. Does he say in his letter anything? Sir Geoffrey Sinclair. I admit that our dark hand brother Walter Keen, so Walter Keen is a dark hand. So this dude is a dark hand.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. It's kind of ambiguous if we're supposed to put their names or like if he's a dark hand steward.
I would guess if you know their name, that it's you put their name.
Yeah. Okay, we'll put
We can change it.
Walter.
If we need to. Oh, the guy at the bottom. Do you think the masks tell their rank? Oh, we can test it in the middle.
Oh yeah. So we think this is steward.
The robe is steward. The
Oh
green
right,
robe,
the green robe. Steward. And then these are masters and these are initiates.
Okay. And we know the green mask maybe is dark hand.
Well, we think this red dude down here is dark hand. Well, we know this is water snake.
Right.
And we know that this is Dark Hand because we think it's this. Or was it this one, the one that we said we thought it is? Inception? Must be administered by a proud beast steward. So we think this is Inception. So he's not a Dark Hand.
We chose Dark Hand because we think Walter Keene is a Dark Hand, and we were going by the robes.
Okay, so we could say that we think he's a proud beast, and he's a proud beast. So we think this is...
The red mask is proud beast.
So then that would make this Dark Hand.
Yay!
Yes, that's so satisfying.
Yes.
And then this said a proud beast steward. So this would be steward.
Yes! Ooh, ooh. Okay, so then we can fill in the other guys.
Right, so these are initiates. This is a water snake. This is a dark hand. These are masters. And this is a proud beast. So yeah, I'm wondering, what if we do...
Okay, try...
Should I try putting their total rank in?
Sure, yeah. And what if you do Dark Hand last name? I mean, like, put, Dark Hand Sinclair, or well, Dark Hand Keen and Water Snake Sinclair. No. Maybe we have the... Ooh, boy. Ritual wrong.
Maybe. I felt very confident about that. Let's see what the other one is. Speaker to the blind, Grim Reaper, and Keeper of Treasures.
Speaker to the blind.
Grim Reaper. We have a Grim Reaper, a key, and a book. Which feels like Untiring Teacher, Keeper of Knowledge, Grim Reaper. Or Keeper of Treasures, I mean.
Yeah.
Only stewards or higher rank can be defender and accuser. And they're both wearing the same, so they're both the same rank. And we came to the conclusion that they're not masters. And they can't be initiates, so they have to be stewards. The scepter must be borne by the water snake master. Yeah, so I think that is the right ritual.
So what are we...
And we know this, the green, we know the green is steward because this is correct.
Maybe try the first names in there? Because we know who they are, so I just think it's silly that we're not allowed to put them in.
Did we definitely analyze the situation correctly? This dude...
That the accuser is dead?
Right, like this dude recommended this dude join. And then this dude said, no, he's treacherous and untrustworthy.
Yeah.
And we can't... We could try filling it in over here.
Yeah.
Let's try getting the story straight to make sure we understood it correctly. He passed the inception ritual to become initiate or something initiate. We don't necessarily know.
What is the inception ritual? Does it say where you're at the end? Maybe in the letters it is what we want him to become. Oh, he's getting branded with a lion.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, so proud beast. Blank blank was challenged to a dispute ritual. He, along with, so this is Walter Keane, right?
Yeah.
He, along with Jeffrey Sinclair, no. Posing.
What?
The dude out in the bushes outside plays into this.
Yeah. David Gorin. But apparently not David Gorin. Give us that. Although you could maybe try, instead of David Gorin, you could put in Dark Hand Initiate. Because of his rebranding. I'm gonna put it in the little picture of the guy outside.
This part, he like signaled to blank blank with a blank, which cup had no poison.
Yeah.
So what is happening there? How is he? One of them is signaling to the other. So in this one, the cup on the left has the poison. Presumably from the poisoner's position. Is it this guy signaling, holding the sword to the right, saying like there's no poison on that side?
I mean, they've all... they're all holding it in a way.
Defender chooses first.
It could be any of the three behind him.
Yeah, but this is the only one that's holding it to the side that
There is poison.
that there isn't poison.
It could be holding it to the side that there is poison. The other guy. We don't know their system.
It says is where there's no poison.
okay, yes.
So we know they need to be pointing to the right cup.
So it's not that guy. It's
So I think it's this dude who has the
he's
sword.
pointing to the left cup. Oh, which is the right cup? No.
Like, I think the left and right is going to be from this dude's perspective.
You think so?
Or even this dude's perspective, who's choosing, right?
Yeah, okay.
So he's looking at it
Alright.
left or right, and this guy's like, the one on your right does not have poison.
Okay, so the Proud Beast Master.
I guess. So... signaled, so this would be hosing his Proud Beast Master. Signaled to...
So, do you think Walter Keane and David Gorin are undercover and they tied up a Dark Hand Initiate outside?
potentially.
So, yeah.
Because Walter Keane was challenged. David Gorin ambushed Dark Hand Initiate. With
David Gorin is posing as
the Proud Beast Master.
yeah. He signaled to Walter Keane.
I like can't. Put their names in multiple places?
Yeah, and you just gotta take it from the bottom.
Oh, here it is. Okay. With a sword. Blank, blank, drank. So Jeffrey Sinclair drank the other cup and died.
Anchored?
What do they call it? That's the tankard. 2 cups. So cup and tankard is right. Walter Keane is challenged to a dispute ritual. He, along with David Gorin, ambushed a Dark Hand Initiate. David Gorin
Would be posing as the Dark Hand Initiate.
Right.
So it's the guy with the tankard. Not the guy with the sword.
And then he signaled with a tankard?
Yeah. So why can't we get this other one correct? Why wouldn't it let us put in their names? Oh, because he's David Gorin, not a Dark Hand Initiate. That's what we had wrong.
Yeah. So this is definitely Jeffrey Sinclair.
Yeah.
This is definitely Walter Keane.
Yeah.
This is David Gorin. And then this is a Proud Beast Master. And this is a Water Snake Initiate. Nice.
Yes.
We did it! Okay. So... Alright. Here we go. The crowning celebration by the lighthouse. Interesting. Hello? Oh my. Not breathing, has a severe wound at the back of his head. His arm is broken.
Oh no.
Water Snake Master. Lately I have experienced disturbing dreams and I feel cursed. Are you the source of this with your magic? Desist immediately and know that when pushed, my rage is absolute. Do not toy with the well-being of the Empire's general, for I do not tolerate being attacked. In my many voyages, I have learned the dark arts too. If need be, I will summon 1,000 invisible demons to crush your bones.
Wow.
Ooh.
Like Salem.
Yikes. Okay. We're in 1791 now. Dear friend, it is not so simple for me to get you a seat alongside me on the court of directors at the Seven Seas Company. As a doctor, I recommend you to stop obsessing over it. It will only unbalance your humors. Let us discuss alternatives at the next party at Kensington Palace. Interesting. So, they partying at Kensington Palace? Both his legs are broken. What is that? I mean, this looks like an instrument, right?
Yeah, it does. When you said Water Snake Master, I immediately thought, I'm a Water Snake Master, I'm a Water Snake Master, and I will water snake you. like from Parks and Rec.
Yes.
Okay.
I got you. There's a lot.
It's the footprints again.
Yeah, they're going back and forth. This set only comes this way, though. Okay, he's kneeling. Oh, we can zoom in on his shoes.
They did look kind of pointy.
Yeah. What an honor to experience such a historical event. Dear Waterstake Brother Maker, as the director of the Seven Seas Trading Company, I do not assess work applications. Please go through the official channels so my staff can evaluate your credentials as an attorney. Darkhand Master J.T. Protocol of an attempt to demonstrate a miracle. June 23rd, 1791. Location, the lighthouse on Gull Islet near the Horn of Codhead. Noon. Present, Lord Angus McBain, Alistair Coke, James Turner, Walter King, Lazarus Hurst. In charge of notes, Nicholas Maker. Alright, so it's 12:30. Those are some pointy shoes.
Yes, those are definitely pointy shoes.
Yeah, okay. Here, I brought back your staff, oh Griffin Reborn. Why does everybody keep carrying around special hat paper? I don't
know.
That's yet to be relevant and I don't get it. Dear Master McBain, these threats to contact the Chief Inspector about my past offend me greatly. Being an honest soul, I have no choice but to comply with your base demands. I may have invited Lazarus into our brotherhood, but he has not shared all his secrets with me. Luckily, I had an opportunity to see him practicing this miracle. He has a magical artifact hidden in his cane. When performing the miracle, he input the following glyphs. Then he presses a small lever on the handle of the cane, and it grants him the powers to demonstrate the miracle. I have no doubt that the staff will work just as well in your hands as in his.
Do we remember what those mean?
No, but
Neither.
I think we can back out and go look at that other
Oh, right.
scene. So that man looks deranged. He does.
Yes.
I mean, honestly,
Crazy eyes.
all of these people look a little bit crazy.
Yeah, especially the guy holding the relic or whatever that is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got the idol in there. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Enclosed with the handle of an ornamental cane. Oh.
Oh.
He done bonked him on the head with it. Well, we knew that because of his shoes.
Yeah.
Okay. And thus Griffin Reborn revealed himself to his brothers by demonstrating a true miracle. Oops. A silver crown with gems. Heavy wooden oars. Kneel before Griffin Reborn and make ready. I will lead you brothers to great many changes. Oh, here we go. Miracle preparation. After the blank blank input, aim at the sky, press the lever to maximum position, and hold for at least 10 seconds. At this point, the idol should be full enough to perform the miracle once. The water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, this main challenge is ensuring my balance when holding onto the idol. Practice is paramount. The glyph input is meaningful. The idol will perform the intended action on the target it can see. If its eye is red, it's ready for this input. I think this is decrease, and I think this is increase.
Right.
But I can't
That makes sense.
remember for sure. That was an actual miracle. Unbelievable. So there is a Griffin Reborn. Let's see.
Oh.
Griffin Rebirth. The one who claims to be Griffin Reborn must perform a miracle. And then if someone repeats the miracle, it is proven that it was not a miracle but mere magic. The claimant is punished with death. Got it. If no one can repeat miracle, the masks fall. Okay, so that seems like the situation here.
Yeah.
Claimant is crowned as Griffin Reborn.
So that's what they think this guy is.
Yeah. Chronicles of Griffin Rebirth. In 1725, the first Dark Hand Lord Harrington demonstrated flying. In jumped off a cliff to his death. Okay. In 1756, Proud Beast Master and Lord Pledsley performed a seance talking to the spirits. Lord Angus McBain repeated the miracle, proving him unworthy. In 1764, Dark Hand Master Lord Jones demonstrated the creation of a homunculus. Lord Angus McBain produced a homunculus as well. In 1771, Proud Beast Master Lord White carried out the hypnosis of a servant. Lord Angus McBain hypnotized the same... Okay, so Angus McBain seems like he's just a really powerful wizard because he's been able to repeat several things.
Yeah.
Interesting. Door's locked from the inside.
Oh, the music.
Yeah, the music is... It keeps going really, like, off and creepy.
Yeah.
By guarding the lighthouse, you guard the Empire. A trapdoor that connects the staircase to the top of the lighthouse, not locked.
Like, I could have. I don't like it.
Or been pushed. Okay. So, this guy's being crowned as the new Griffin
Yes.
Reborn, right?
Yes.
but we can't put that in. Is this Lazarus?
It looks like the same guy, doesn't it?
I think it might be.
And he's an initiate.
Uh-huh. I think this is Lazarus first. And then,
So he's McBain.
this dude. Right, no, this dude. But he doesn't have a master's coat on.
Oh, that's true.
He has a steward coat, yeah. So maybe he's about to mail this letter? Because he's a steward? He starts to contact Chief Inspector about my past, offend me greatly. Being an honest soul, I have no choice but to comply with your base demands. I invited Lazarus into our brotherhood.
He's Walter Keane.
He's Walter Keane, the steward.
Yeah.
What else does this say?
One of them is McBain.
This says he has a magical artifact hidden in his cane.
Well, there's also a thing where you can plug in who has had the artifact in their hands. So it started in somebody else's hands.
Oh, okay, so it ends with Walter Keane.
And it starts with Angus McBain. Oh, wait, no.
It would be...
Lazarus. Yes.
And then somebody takes it at some point. As the director of the Seven Seas Trading Company, is this water snake brother maker then?
You guess so.
Do not assess work applications.
Yeah, Nicholas Maker. Okay.
And this has the list of everybody who's here. Dr. James Turner, Alistair Coke, and Angus McBain. We have not... Dr. Lord...
Does anyone have like a doctor item? Oh, he's got a seal. Does the seal have initials?
It has an Roman numerals on it. He's a master.
Oh, I don't like it when the music does that. A.M. So he could be Angus McBain?
Maybe?
Look at his letter again. Yeah, it would make sense. But yes. So maybe he's not Walter Keane. He got that letter from Walter Keane. And he's Angus McBain.
Yeah, I think that is
Yeah.
the case.
So the number 3 over there is not Walter Keane. Okay. Right, we wanted to see if anyone had doctor stuff.
He does magic. Court of Directors at the Seven Seas Company. As a doctor. So we are, maybe we assume it's been doctor to doctor? Like this is a letter from a doctor to a doctor?
Yeah, maybe so.
Because they're, I mean, they're friends.
Yeah.
Which would make him the doctor. Dr. James Turner. And I think, because the other half of the staff is over here. So I'm wondering if he had the staff at some point.
Oh, so he had it, and then someone murdered him for it.
So maybe... Who has the thing about the staff? Being honest, I have no choice.
Yeah, I have no doubt that the staff will work just as well in your hands. So we think McBain murdered him, and he took it.
So we think this is James Turner who has it second?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense to me. Because this is a letter to McBain and from Walter Keane saying that Lazarus has an artifact hidden in his cane. When performing the miracle, he input the following glyphs. I have no doubt that the staff will work just as well in your hands as his.
Oh, but we didn't think that this guy was McBain because he's not wearing master's robes. So maybe this guy stole this from McBain when he killed him. Maybe that guy's McBain.
We think this dude's McBain, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, so he had his second, and then that other guy killed him. We don't know who the other guy
is. So he stole his snuff box too, I guess? We're meant to believe? Because it does have initials on it.
I guess so. He did kill him because there's footprints over there.
Yeah, he walked over, killed him, and then walked back. But why is there only one set and they're going this way? But they're the ones with it's this one with the little stirrups.
Oh, so what was the ritual that you just performed for the miracle?
Where did it talk about that?
Oh, on the boat?
I think we need to know what this does in order to find out what the miracle would have been. We definitely like.
I know. I don't.
Where did we learn about the miracle? Have we seen that seal stamped on any pieces of paper? He's saying here, I brought back your staff, O Griffin Reborn.
So he went to the guy over there to get it.
So he had it third. We just don't know who it is. Okay.
Yeah. So maybe he didn't kill the guy. Lazarus killed him.
Yeah.
Oh, do you think he like jumped out of the lighthouse and survived or something? Killed him and then walked over, and that's why there's only one set of footprints?
Yeah, that's the part that doesn't make any sense to me, is that he only walked this way once.
Yeah.
So Lazarus Hearst. Maybe he pushed.
Yeah. The guy's got a trauma to his head, right?
Jumped from the lighthouse using the idol to demonstrate the miracle of flying
Yeah.
and become Griffin Reborn. Blank blank.
Attacked or yeah. Either attacked or pushed. I guess attacked.
Attacked. This resulted in Angus McCain's or McBain's death.
From a head wound. So he attacked with the idol, yeah? Because it broke?
It's broken. And there's Cain's not an option.
Yeah. So who does it?
Lazarus Hearst jumped from the lighthouse using the idol to demonstrate the miracle of flying and become Griffin Reborn. Pointy boots guy walks over there and walks back.
Yeah.
So do we think he flew down?
Yeah.
This
Walked
guy stole the idol and walked this way? Because his legs are broken, which makes me think he fell.
Yeah.
And like the ground under him is all cracked and stuff.
Maybe he was pushed by somebody else. That doesn't make sense. Blank blank pushed with.
What?
If you say I'm sorry. So you think he tried to jump but was unsuccessful? Like he tried to jump with the idol but was unsuccessful. So Angus McBain jumped from the lighthouse afterwards. This resulted in him dying.
That makes sense.
Nice.
Okay, so Lazarus Hurst, Angus McBain, Nicholas Maker. We know those three are correct.
Who's the guy? How are we supposed to know who the guy with the pointy shoes is? I just don't understand.
Somebody blackmailed somebody to find out how blank would perform the miracle of blank. So I think this is Lazarus Hurst. Right?
Yeah.
And then who had the note saying how he does it? The Dark Hand Steward. So Walter Keane? Yeah, because McBain was blackmailing Walter Keane to find out how Lazarus was going to perform the miracle. Angus McBain blackmailed Walter Keane to find out
Flying.
perform the miracle of flying.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so there's some little details with these dudes. We know one of them is Walter Keane, who is a Dark Hand Steward. Walter Keane wrote this.
Yeah, but do we know that he's here?
Yes.
Okay.
This dude's notes say he's here.
Oh, yeah. So it's the guy in the green.
Isn't that what we thought originally?
Yeah, I think so.
But we were just had it kind of twisted.
And then the guy with number 5, do you think he's the 5th on the list? Or no, that's not number 5.
That's 7.
No, there's not even 7
So it's either Lord Alistair Cook or Dr. James Turner.
Being the guy with the crown is a lord. He gets a crown.
This is written by General Alistair Coke.
The guardian of the lighthouse.
By guarding the lighthouse, you guard the Empire. Is this supposed to be like a lighthouse sigil? Like this is water and like sunshine or light? Maybe?
Maybe.
We don't have any information about this dude.
Yeah.
Right? There has to be some small thing we're missing.
Do you think the masks are laid out in order?
Yeah.
Because the guy that signed that letter was JT, Dark Hand Master. So I wonder if the guy on the end is JT.
This letter?
Oh no, that's Proud Beast. So it would be it would be the guy holding the crown. No, not that letter. The one with the steward.
This one?
Yeah. Dark Hand Master JT.
Water Snake, Brother Maker. So Director of the Seven Seas Trading Company, Jonas says, please go through official channels so my staff can evaluate your credentials as an attorney. Arcane Master JT. So
if the mask is right, the green one is Dark Hand, right? So that would be no, that would be the steward if they're all laid out.
This dude is a water snake.
Yeah.
He's a water snake. Which would mean that this mask should need to be on the end.
It's not right. Okay.
But these dudes are initiates. That's an initiate, this is initiate, right?
Yeah.
Masters and then steward.
Mm-hmm. Symbols at the top of the lighthouse? water snake? Do you think that's...
We've got one water, well, there's 2 water snakes here. One's dead on this side, and the other one is the note taker guy. Guarding the lighthouse, you guard the Empire. General Alistair Cook.
No. Okay. I really don't know.
No one can repeat the miracle. The masks fall. Why is this significant? Why can we see a pair of oars there, you know? And like click on them. Like what? I don't... I don't get that. So these 2 are water snakes. This dude is a dark hand. Which is the green mask?
Yeah. The Lazarite is a proud beast. Or the water snakes. So we've got a dark hand and a proud beast. Is that helpful? That's what I would guess. And we're wrong.
I don't know how...
We really tried to figure out how.
So this dude is the lighthouse general guy?
I guess.
I don't know. Okay, well...
We did most of that on our own.
We did get them all, okay.
Yeah.
The interrupted...
Alright, this is gonna be my last chapter, I think.
Yeah, we'll do 3. The interrupted weekend at the doctor's salon. Oh boy.
You're pointing fingers.
Okay, well... We know who some of these people are. Tea house, chess house, croquet field, library, salon, flower beds, fountain. Okay, we have a little map. Hello? Oh Lord, I did not expect something like this in our household. Garden shears. Okay. This is such a mess. However, we will clean the blood out of the rug. Okay.
His eyes.
Yeah. I don't... What,
You
sir?
good, bro?
You need to go lay down? Okay. Leopold, your plan to frame Ptu is sublime, but your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. Constable, please escort this man out. God Gosh, I keep pushing the wrong button for that. Clean doctor's scalpel and a clean small sword. Full glass of sherry. Almost empty glass of sherry. A fallen bottle of sherry. James, this is preposterous. You know damn well that he was killed by that Lemurian savage. Dear friend, now that the elections are over, please join me for a leisurely weekend at my manor with good old Augustus and some other fine fellows. We will have some drinks and discuss what to do about that prime minister position. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner.
His eyes are bloodshot too.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. Yeah, he's missing a button. This is outrageous. I thought you were an honorable man, Leopold, but not some Aquitarian agent trying to sabotage our friendly relations with Lemuria and provoke a conflict.
Blue hair.
He stole his life just like that. The doctor is a smart man since he saw through his lies. Dear friend, at one of the balls you said that you would love to meet someone actually interesting. I am having a weekend of drinks at my manor, and a prince from the 11th clan of Lemuria will be joining us. Please do us the honor of your company, too. Kindly confirm your presence, James Turner. I hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. A spicy-smelling ornamental box. Dear Prince, I heard you got invited to a party by the director of the Seven Seas Company himself. I know you hate associating with these invaders and thieves, but this might be just the opportunity that we seek to reclaim our honor. Dear Prince, as you know, I am a great aficionado of Lemurian culture. It would be my pleasure to invite a member of the Tu clan to spend a leisurely weekend at my estate with some of our own political dignitaries. Kindly confirm your presence. Stone slate seal. Clean Lemurian War Club. Oh God, believe me, my lord, I do not feel comfortable arresting a prime ministerial candidate, but I must ask you to follow me. Constable Arthur Faulkner. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Leopold. You know what? I think we should name people.
Yeah.
And then come back to that. Clean Constable's Pike. Psychoactive plants. Okay, this all makes sense. I get why we have red eyes now. A spotty onion, an illusion of unity with the universe, increased appetite and hiccups. Black poppy, sleepiness, whites of eyes get a pink tint. Lemurian lichen, hyperconcentration on one thing, loss of perception of time, rapid blinking. Okay, that one dude is blinking really rapidly.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. I noticed that.
I did too. I thought I was like, it's just the animation, but no, it's definitely on purpose. Also, this is like the story of my life. Hours go by, and I will be like, oh.
Really?
Yeah. If I'm hyper focused on something, literally like 3 hours will go by. And if you asked me how much time went by, I would be like, I don't know, like 45 minutes. Redberry, surge of energy, vocalization of all your thoughts, twitching and aggression. Interesting. That spotty onion is not just an onion. Unity with the universe. Yeah, right. Honestly. Okay, what do you got going on? Not breathing. Huge vertical wound on his head. Yeah. Ugh, I hate it. Okay. Apologies for the shouting match yesterday. Let's continue our discussion at noon. The elections are over, so let's uphold tradition and have a leisurely weekend at my place with you and Leopold to discuss the Prime Minister situation. Join us on May 12th. Kindly confirm your presence. That's my birthday. Okay, he's got a button. Okay. A boomerang.
Oh my gosh, that's what hit him?
I had
Ooh.
not seen that one coming. Okay. The seals of the 12 Lemurian clans. Oh, okay. So we'll have to compare his seal to that, potentially.
You haven't.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna try and throw some names down.
The guy with the beard thing is still yellow.
It's because we haven't looked at every page of his book.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah, we'll come back to this.
Oh, it is giving you names.
Oh yeah, Cook, Turner, Bell, Blanchard, Library. Goodness gracious. Okay, Turner.
Yeah.
Spade. Planted. I guess it's Fountain Hill. Goodness gracious. Alright, well, this dude is Arthur Faulkner.
The dead guy is Patu.
I think this is the name of, like, his clan of people.
Oh,
But this dude was in the last scene, and I think he was James Turner.
yes, and the other guy was Alistair.
This guy.
The guy in the middle. Yeah.
Alistair Coke.
Yeah.
And then I think that's all the people we know for sure, right?
Yeah.
Don't necessarily know who the victim. The boomerang is the weapon. The blank is where he was murdered. Okay, we don't know for sure what that is. Okay,
Okay.
let's keep looking. Ooh. Rose bushes. Chrysanthemum bushes. So what is this? Oh, it's just
Ways back in, I guess.
ways back in. Okay. London Gazetteer. New Order Party. Who will be the new Prime Minister? Election results. So the New Order Party won. They have the most MPs, but it is clear that two old parties will form a coalition. This means either Loyalist leader Blanchard or moderate leader Valentine will become the Prime Minister, leaving Lazarus Hearst and his party in the opposition. So
Okay.
this dude was a moderate, and he's the one who's dead.
So Valentine.
He's Valentine. I don't know his first name though. And then this guy is Blanchard? Is that this dude? No, that's this dude, isn't it?
That, yeah.
He's got an eye patch.
That eye patch.
Okay. All right. And then this is... He's not in here, but this is Lazarus Hearst.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably have to corroborate somebody's story about where they were. 2 cups of spicy smelling tea, one almost empty, the other untouched.
So that guy was out there.
An unfinished croquet match on a grass field. Okay. Is the person inviting everybody James? Yeah, so this is his house.
Yeah.
This dude doesn't have any clues. This guy. Please. Join me for a leisure in my manor with old Augustus and some other fine fellows. So do we think this is Augustus? If they're all going to talk about what to do with the prime minister position?
Yeah, maybe so. That would make sense to me.
Mr. Blinky. Okay. A prince from the 11th clan of Lemuria will be joining us. Please do the honor of your company too. So, are we to assume this is the 11th clan? Like that these are maybe in order?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 would be the last one.
Oh, not all 12 are up here. Okay, well this dude was holding one.
Oh.
I hope.
Oh, so we need to figure out where it fits in there, maybe.
Yeah, I hope the host did not see me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. So, yeah, there seems to be kind of a pattern because this is 1 dot and then like 2 axes. This is 3, so this is 3 plus 5? No, plus 6, so that would be 9. Which would make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 and 6 is 9. 2 rats is 8. 4 plus 3 is 7. 2 hands is 10. And this is 12. So he's got number 11.
He's got it. Okay.
He has like the correct one.
So he could be the one that he was referring to.
In regards to... He's the prince from the 11th clan of Lemuria. For sure. Because he's got... I know you hate associating with these invaders and thieves. This might be just the opportunity. I'm a great aficionado of Lemurian culture. It would be my pleasure to invite a member of the 2 clan to spend a leisurely weekend at my estate. Yeah, so...
I just don't know what the prince's name is.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
James Turner, the host. He drank a glass of sour sherry with Blanchard in the library in the morning. Blanchard's the eye patch dude.
Oh, the eye patch. Okay, yes.
And then he went to the chess house where he found Lord Alistair and the butler. This is the butler. He ordered the butler to clean up the library and get rid of the bad sherry, and spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. What is NB? As the master of the house, he led the interrogation of the suspects. Interesting. Okay, let's match Alistair's story with that. In the morning, he practiced chess at the chess house and educated the butler on his lack of military training. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. That lines up. And they played together, and he was very close to winning when the alarm was raised.
Okay.
So that makes sense. Who did James say? He drank with Blanchard.
So maybe we can figure out who the butler is.
Oh, yeah, let's... not that. No. Slightly difficult to understand what he says, potentially because he has challenges with our language. Claims that everything young Master Bell says is absolutely correct. This is probably the prince, right? This dude?
Oh, yeah.
So we think he's Ergen. And then... served Lord Alistair in the chess house in the morning. His master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the spoilt sherry. So this is the butler.
Yeah.
And then had to go assist Mr. Spade in the garden. On entering the library to take away the glasses, he found Lord Leopold asleep.
The guy with the eye patch is Lord Leopold, then?
I guess.
So Leopold Blanchard, maybe?
How do we know that the guy with the eye patch is Leopold?
Because he says, go to the butler's. Found Lord Leopold asleep. And then earlier he said, I hope I didn't wake up the sleeping guy with the eye patch.
Oh, this guy.
That guy.
Okay, so this is Leopold
Yeah.
Blanchard. And then we've got Podrick the butler.
And Spade is the gardener.
Yes. Okay. So... Billiam. Planted and pruned all morning. Okay. Which means it's just these two first names. Augustus or Gideon. Planted and pruned all morning by the chrysanthemum bush. Saw the young gentleman and the foreigner leave the croquet and go behind the manor.
Oh, for tea.
For tea. In the afternoon, moved to the rosebush. From there, he saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain around noon.
Mr. Hill raised the alarm. And someone said who that was.
Was it the butler? Was woken by Lord Leopold and instructed to raise the alarm. So the butler fell asleep too, because he found Lord Leopold asleep and suddenly was overcome by dizziness and fainted due to his weak heart. Was woken up by Lord Leopold and instructed to raise the alarm. So maybe Podrick Hill.
Yeah. That makes sense. So then he would be
Bell.
or Augustus.
Yeah, but somebody's first name wouldn't be Bell, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it would be. He could be. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's either Gideon or Augustus, but we just don't know which. But that has to be his last name, right? Because that's the only surname we haven't used.
You don't think Augustus is a surname? I guess.
It's not so much that I just don't think Bell is a first name.
Yeah.
What is okay? So Lord Augustus left the fountain. The young gentleman. So the young gentleman and the foreigner leave the croquet and go behind the manor. So are we to assume that if the young Lord Augustus, or the young gentleman, is not Lord Augustus, because the young gentleman was behind the manor in the tea house, and Lord Augustus was at the fountain?
Yeah, I would say that makes sense.
So this would be Augustus, and this would be Gideon. Nice.
Nice. Oh my god, there's something in my throat.
Location of each suspect when the body was found. So Lord Augustus, this dude, left the fountain around noon. So he was still alive around noon. So the deceased lying in the salon. Location of each suspect when the body was found. So the butler would have been asleep.
The butler was in the library.
In the library.
With
the Lord Leopold, who is this dude, right?
Yeah.
And
he's the loyalist?
I don't remember. Loyalist Blanchard. So the loyalist was in the... Well, he discovered the body, though. So he would have been in the salon with the body.
Oh.
Maybe?
Yeah, okay.
Is that what that said? Leopold.
Yes.
Entered the salon and found the body. Okay, so... Salon...
The, Alistair, I think was his name, was by the fountain. Was that his name?
He was playing chess.
I might be the dead guy. Who's the dead guy?
Augustus?
Augustus. He was by the fountain. Oh, no, wait. No, what? I cannot.
He was by the fountain, but somebody saw him leaving the fountain.
Oh, okay. Yes. He's literally dead. We have been using our brains for a while.
We're going on like 5 or 6 hours now. Okay. So this is Leopold? No, this is Alistair. Was at chess.
Chess with the host.
With Turner. So Turner and Alistair were at... So Alistair's the doctor, and he was in the chess house. And...
The host isn't even on there, I don't.
The host is the doctor.
Oh, okay.
And then the Alistair is...
Oh, he's the
general.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the chess house. The young man and the prince were in the tea house, right?
That's what we're assuming.
And then the gardener was by the flower beds, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Augustus Valentine is the victim. The boomerang is the murder weapon. The blank is where he was murdered. The salon body was found by Leopold Blanchard.
Okay.
All right.
Oh wow, there's so many blanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's maybe start at the end.
Okay.
In the blank at around noon.
So in the salon at around noon, because that's when he got murdered, right?
Maybe. He saw, the gardener saw Augustus leave the fountain around noon.
Yeah.
It's weird that this dude just like passed out.
Well, he got drugged for sure. Is his eyes.
Yeah. How did he get drugged?
I don't know.
A Lemurian seal? He stole a Lemurian seal from technically what room? Is that the salon? Technically?
Look at the map, I guess.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it a seal? Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this says. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
So he stole it from the salon. Meanwhile, in the...
So, are we assuming it's talking about the prince? So the prince did something to someone and stole the seal. Did he drug people? Because the spicy. Maybe he drugged the young man.
The host was leaning over the sleeping eye patch gentleman. Why would he have been doing that?
To steal the thing.
Well, this guy was leaning over this guy. And he's saying, I hope he didn't see me while he was leaning over him.
Oh. Will you look at the plants?
Yes.
Black poppy. And the lichen. Okay.
So this dude was drugged. This dude was drugged. This dude was drugged.
Yeah.
Early in the morning. Blank, blank. Either drugged, killed, planted. But
Probably.
I feel like it's probably drugged or killed, right? Because planted, it has to be a person's name.
Oh, true.
And then a location. Planted somebody in the... I don't feel like that makes as much sense. So it's probably...
So it could have drugged Leopold. Because he was sleeping early, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think. Let's check his testimony. Had a glass of sherry and immediately became drowsy.
Yeah.
So let's say that he got drugged in the library. And potentially James Turner drugged him because I don't think the butler would have done it. Because the butler was also drugged.
Right.
Probably by the same drug because they have the same symptoms. And then, but James Turner was like leaning over him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, and he could have, so he probably stole
a button.
a button.
Or planted a button. Who has the button?
The dead guy. He's in the, yeah.
Leopold, yeah, he planted the button on Leopold.
Oh, for sure. Yes, I'm with you. I agree.
No.
Yeah.
He pulled the button. Stole a button from Leopold.
Yeah, he stole it. Sorry. Yes. Yeah.
Stole a button. James. He drugged Leopold. Stole a button. Meanwhile, in the blank... I think this is gonna be Ergen Patu. Because we're saying he did something to somebody and stole the Lemurian seal.
Drugged Gideon Bell.
I think, probably, yeah.
Was there in the tea house.
Mm-hmm. What are the symptoms of that flower? Yeah, so loss of perception of time, rapid blinking. So he could
his
have...
testimony probably off.
Yeah, and he played croquet, went to drink. Ergen drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house, and then he got really hyper-focused on that.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, he was looking at the chess house and then saw a bunch of stuff go on and said, just as Ergen was remarking on the beauty of the chess house.
Right.
My man is high. He was like, you just did that, right? And like 20 minutes have gone by. Yeah. So I think that gave Ergen time to get away and steal the thing. And then
in the
I think this is to frame Leopold Blanchard. Planted the button. In the blanket around noon. This is probably James Turner.
Yeah, killed Augustus
Valentine. And I think he had that boomerang that's like a traditional Lemurian boomerang because he's like, I'm such an aficionado of the culture. So he probably just had that around his house.
Yeah.
So in the salon at around noon, killed Augustus Valentine and planted the button. Shit.
Oh gosh, okay. Do you think it was in the salon, or did he like drag him in there? Because the Ergen is in there stealing stuff.
Maybe. He drugged him, didn't drink his whole sherry. This dude did drink his whole sherry. There's blood on the carpet here.
That's true. Okay.
Drugged Leopold and stole a button. Meanwhile, in the tea house, Ergen drugged Gideon and stole a Lemurian seal from the salon. Yeah, so I think early in the morning, and then meanwhile, early in the morning, these two were in the tea house.
Yeah.
And then in the salon at around noon, James Turner killed Augustus Valentine and planted the button on...
Yeah, him to frame.
Wait.
Yeah, he planted the button on the dead body.
On the dead body to frame Leopold Blanchard.
What are we missing?
This
Two
all
or
makes
less.
sense.
It could be like one.
This all makes sense to our narrative. Early in the
Well,
morning.
it's got to. There's only one or two things that are wrong.
Two or less. Early in the morning, James Turner drugged Leopold Blanchard. Is there any other way to phrase that? He didn't frame him then. He didn't steal him or provoke him. I don't think. He definitely drugged him.
Yeah. That one's got to... I think that one's right.
Meanwhile, in the tea house, Ergen, he drugged Gideon. Stole a Lemurian seal.
Oh, a club. He stole the club. Not this... Well, he's got a club in his stuff.
The boomerang is missing. But the thing is this...
person.
Huh?
Look at the guy's, like, body.
This guy?
He's got a seal, but he's also got a club.
Yeah, but there's the club is up here.
So you're saying he wouldn't have stolen it? He stole the seal, though.
Right, like this club is not missing. Like you can see where the boomerang was, so I feel like if he had stolen a club, we would see like a spot like this. But
Yeah.
there is a missing seal. So he's...
You can use the word boomerang. It's just over on the right.
Yeah, but I don't know that he stole the boomerang.
No, I'm just thinking maybe...
Let me check something. Went to drink tea. Drew his attention to the chess house. Alistair left the chess house and returned shortly afterwards? Which one is Alistair? Alistair Coke. So Gideon. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Those two are different from each other. Gideon is saying, who is the dude who was drugged in the tea house.
Yeah.
Said he was in the tea house. Ergen drew his attention to the design of the chess house. He saw Alistair in the chess house lecturing the butler about his military crap. He saw Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away, just as Ergen was remarking on the beauty of the chess house. And then he says he saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and then return shortly afterwards.
Yeah.
But Lord Alistair says, I was in the chess house. Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. They played together, and he was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. So he says he was in the chess house the whole time.
Yeah.
But
So
Gideon
what would
said he
he been doing?
saw him leave.
Well, he was sitting with James Turner, so maybe he killed him for him and got the button from him to plant it.
In the salon at around noon, so we think maybe Alistair
Killed him, yeah.
killed Augustus.
Because, to be
and
fair,
planted the
James
button.
Turner never left. He was always at the chess house, so...
Yeah.
Yay!
Nailed it. We did it! Ba-ba-ba! Hello? You've proven that I can trust you.
Ooh.
Here's the Brotherhood's artifact that I removed from the Trader Keen. Let me educate you how it works. I set it to take the heat from this cup of water. And I changed the symbols and used idol to get that heat. Oh. There's much more the idol can do.
They're very excited.
Interesting. Well, things have gotten more and more interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
This game is difficult, but
It is.
I'm enjoying it.
But it is satisfying because it does take a lot of deductive reasoning and critical thinking because it doesn't give you all the answers. You kind of have to...
Right. You really have to come to conclusions on your own, and I really enjoy that.
Way to yourself, kind of.
Right.
Yeah. It's good though. I like it.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it as well. Well, that was a successful stream. I apologize that we got started late, but please enjoy the extra long episode of our podcast that's coming out next week. If you like watching this game, if you haven't played Oberdin, go play it and then listen to our podcast episode on it. It's very similar to this game, so if you enjoy one, you'll enjoy the other. I guarantee.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm gonna see who is streaming. Tina streaming. We'll go say hi to Tina. Yeah, thank you everybody for stopping by. We had a good time. We'll be playing this again next Tuesday as far as I know, and yeah, it was fun. Thanks for hanging out. Night Who says hi. Thank you so much.
On Friday we're going to be playing Nancy Drew drinking game again. So
right. We'll be back Friday night. Shadow Ranch drinking game. If you're a Nancy Drew fan, even if you're not, if you like a good drinking game with silly shit going on, this is the party for you. Yeah, and fair warning, we've played the game before, so we spend a lot of time kind of just like picking on it. With
Yeah.
from a loving
Yes.
perspective. We love
All the
Nancy Drew.
love.
Yeah, but it's fun times. So, yeah, come hang out Friday around probably around 7 too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty, I'm gonna drop another link just in case. And yeah, then we'll do a little raid to say hi to Tina. So thanks so much, everybody. Have a good night. And go give Tina some love and hugs. She deserves it. Good
She does.
night.